Now to a story you'll see only on Fox 11. We step inside a $5 million repair job about to begin on the Queen Mary to keep the famous ocean liner afloat and open to the public. Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez giving us an exclusive insider's look from Long Beach.
Christina.
Yeah, you want to buy a lifeboat? You know, talk about a creative financial option for you, but that's one of the things they're actually doing, and it hasn't been open since the pandemic. They're trying to get it open before the end of the year, but not before they get those repairs, beginning with the bowels of the ship. Take a look. We're in the engine room.
Yes.
The engine room of the Queen Mary, with the original steam engines that carried the historic liner on its maiden voyage in 1936. And see these empty decks? They carried over 16,000 people across the ocean, including one of its most famous passengers, Winston Churchill, as well as military personnel, even munitions during World War II.
So
Imagine yourself not needing some repair work after 88 years, which the Queen Mary does, and the city of Long Beach is spending $5 million to start by making sure the last propeller is the only thing really underwater and wet.
we are at least 20 feet underwater.
And you've got to repair all this, huh?
Yes. Repair some of it.
Now, here on G-Deck, there used to be 27 boilers. And to give you an idea of how deep we are, start looking at the stairs that we had to go down, 4 levels. The ceiling above us is actually the lowest level where there are rooms.
We will not be able to touch everything, you know, because some of it is really connected structurally. And if you remove it, you may have some other deterioration below.
That's why they started with removing the lifeboats. See the cracks where they were hanging?
The lifeboats are really heavy. Some of them are up to 12,000 pounds, and they were adding a lot of pressure, a lot of stress on the hull of the ship, that they were damaging it.
They are keeping a couple and actually offering the rest to museums, nonprofits, or just history geeks with as much as a few $1,000s to repair them.
You'll take them, you'll restore them, and hopefully help tell the story of the Queen Mary at wherever their new home becomes.
The ship itself will need a lot more than $5 million to get it back to where the city officials would like to see it. The paint alone is a year-round job. By the time you finish one end, you got to start at the other. Is it worth it? Well, the ship generated over $3 million in tax revenues annually before it closed down at the start of the pandemic. And this $5 million will at least get it to the point that visitors can return.
People being back at the ship will mean we will start collecting more revenues that we can then reinvest into the ship.
And again, they're hoping to be able to do that at the end of this year. And if you're interested in one of those lifeboats, on our website, foxla.com, I put a link. You do have a deadline before the end of March, but they are... Hey, if you got the money, let me know, because I want to follow where they end up. I'm Christina Gonzalez, live in Long Beach. Back to you guys in the studio.
Such an interesting look at the repairs needed, Christina. Thank you for that exclusive story.